it's Terrie Carr, and welcome to another year of WDHA's Box of Rock. We have so many great guests coming up in the first quarter of 2014. I wanted to introduce you to a band that's been getting so many requests on WDHA. If you've heard the great song Washington, then you know about the Dead Daisies. They have a super charismatic Australian singer. His name is Jon Stevens. I caught up with the band on tour. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Dead Daisies. So I'm hanging out at the Uproar Festival with like one of my new favorite bands, the Dead Daisies. Such a cool band. I've got David, I've got John, and I've got Marco here. So talk to me a little bit, Jon Stevens, Aussie music like legend, about how you put this band together.
Pretty much David and I got together and with a view to writing some songs, and we wrote a whole lot of songs really quickly. I found we have great chemistry at doing that, and then we went and recorded them, and we came back to Australia, and on the strength of some people hearing the songs, we got offered the ZZ Top tour in Australia, and then straight after that we got offered the Aerosmith tour of New Zealand and Australia. So we had put a band together, so we had a bit of a wish list, and we sent the music out, and everyone went, yeah, man, they wanted to be on board. So it was just really that simple. The music sort of speaks for itself, and when you're dealing with musicians, it's kind of like that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So yeah.
Lock and Load is the first track that we're getting from the Dead Daisies. Slash actually does a little guitar with you guys on this. So how did you guys hook up with him?
Well, John wrote the song with Slash many years ago, and we really wanted to put the track on the album, and John spoke with Slash, and he agreed to play on the track, which is fantastic, and it's a privilege for us and a thrill for us to have that, and it's wonderful that John and he wrote the song together. A lot of mutual respect there.
Slash is like the musician's musician, He's like, yeah, I'd love to play with you. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy, but he's one of the true legends of rock and roll, guitar heroes of all time, and he's an iconic, guitar player. So, as I said, for him to play on the song was like, well, I couldn't get anyone else. We wrote it, and of course he didn't want somebody else playing his part. So, we're just stoked and very honoured to have him on it. He's a great guy.
So speaking of iconic, we have Marco Mendoza here. Marco's been played with so many artists over the years. What is it like to be out with all of this group of musicians on the Uproar Festival?
Pretty cool. I'll tell you, the favorite thing for me is to be able to see a lot of my friends, because we all live in so many different worlds and we barely, catch each other here and there. So, yeah, we get to say hello to everybody and get to hang and have dinner, and it's really, really cool. And then you get to hear some of the new bands that are coming up, and you get to hang out with cats like David and John and Richard and Alex and Diz, it's a great band. So for me, it's all good.
Nice little pirate tour. You got your little summer pirate tour going on. So for those of you that are watching and saying, gee, I wonder what's going on with Jon Stevens. John had a little bit of he says he was on a holiday. It doesn't really sound like a holiday when you're running from the croc. But, you're Australian, so you're used to this. You were out there fishing, crocodile comes. What happens next?
Well, I run one way and fall down a mud crab hole. My foot twists, I break my leg, and I crash land on a rock and snap my thumb in half, and meanwhile the croc turns around and goes back in the water and probably laughing his ass off. He wasn't hungry.
And you're still out on the Uproar Festival. Guys, thank you so much. Cannot wait to see your set. Check out the Dead Daisies, an absolutely fantastic band.
What to do, yeah. Woo! It's gonna change so many things, cause I want to keep her close down. And I know it's up to me. I'll be a bad boy whenever she wants it. Yes, she'll come. Yeah, it's true. She always knows what you love me to do, yeah. It's been so long since I felt love again. Right from the start, you've been my best friend. It's been so hard to find love till the end. And say, come back, but come back, yeah. Come on now. That's it, right?